This is a property that I don't cut very often. I'll probably cut this place about 4 or 5 times a year. I'm generally here for cutting all the shrubs, all the bushes and hedges that you can see. The gentleman that owns the property, he's very keen to cut the grass himself. But when the customers are away or if they're extremely busy, he will ask me to cut the lawn for him. So first thing to say in this video is the mower I'm using is not mine, it's the customer's lawn mower. I don't very often nowadays use the customer's lawn mowers. I think there's only 2 places I go now where I use the customer's mowers. It used to be a time where I used it quite a bit. Some of the customers like you to use their tools, you know, they have them around and sometimes they've spent a lot of money on them and they want to sort of see them used, but it's not something I really overly like doing. I had a job once before where they had a Honda mower, which was a lovely mower, but because the gentleman that used it was an old gentleman, the mower was toned down for him, so it moved ever so slowly. He loved me to cut the lawn with his mower, but it just took forever because it was just such a slow mower. So I like to use my own bits and pieces really if I can. So this is the Viking lawnmower, and Viking are sort of partnership with Steel. I think this is like the Steel version of a lawnmower. It's very good. This customer I don't think has had too many problems with this mower. As I say, I don't use it overly often. I might have mentioned in previous videos, and apologise if I do, but the one big thing I don't like about it is the box. The box is the only thing that, if this was my mower, I would probably change. It's a rigid box, it's not like a bag, and it just annoys me. Just a little thing, but apart from that, it cuts ever so nicely and leaves an absolute lovely stripe. I often get the question, do I ever alternate the patterns of the lawns which I cut? And I must say myself, I do like to cut grass in different directions, especially with a 4-wheeled mower. If you're cutting the same pattern every time with a 4-wheeled mower, you'll find that if you're hitting them same wheel marks every time, you'll end up with a big rut in the middle. So when I can, I like to alternate the stripes. It's very difficult because sometimes your customers love their lawns looking exactly as it always should do. You know, they don't want the stripes looking out down the window, and if you ever changed it, you know, there could be trouble. So while this customer's away on holiday, I always alternate his stripes for him. He's not a big fan of it, but while he's away, I always think it does the grass some good. You just change the direction of it to be cut in a different direction altogether. By the time he comes back from holiday, there will be no difference. You know, he will still be able to see his stripes. In fact, I've got this little bit coming up here. He stripes it so regular in the same direction that these are my stripes here that I've just done, and as I turn the corner, you can still plainly see the original stripes there. So there's no trouble, and I just sometimes think, does the grass a little bit good. Sometimes with the rollers, you're constantly laying the grass down in one direction. I always find that it's nice just to pick it back up and put it in a different direction for a change. So we do have Soltex coming up next week. By the time this video comes up, probably be the weekend before Soltex. So as I said before, I am going to be there on the Wednesday. It's Wednesday the 1st, which I shall be there. And I've had a bit of news. Hater, the mower company, have been in touch with me, and anybody coming along to our little meet up in the morning, Hater have said that they will come along, have a chat with us, and they will also going to be bringing some t-shirts along as well. So anybody turning up, there's going to be a limited amount of t-shirts I'm sure they can give out. So yeah, get to get to the little pub opposite Soltex for about 10 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, we'll get given some goodies from Hayter. This video was filmed probably 4 weeks ago, nearly a month ago I suppose now. This garden no longer looks as good as this anymore. All the leaves are turned brown, all the trees are getting a little bit bare now. So what I'm going to try and do for you in the next few videos is I'm going to obviously start doing final cuts of the year, and I really want to try and get as much of that footage as I can for you. So the next sort of few videos, apart from like I probably will do a special video for Soltex, but after that it will be, unfortunately, final cuts of the year. Every time the customer says, last one of the year, then I shall get the video out and I shall hopefully film it for you. And yeah, we'll all be sad because the mowing season has come to an end. But that doesn't mean my videos will come to an end. I will still be putting out bits and pieces throughout January and February. Probably my last cut of the year will be December, and then yeah, it will be into the boring, hard, cold months. So anyway guys, thanks ever so much for watching. If you're coming to Soltex on the Wednesday, I look forward to seeing you in the little pub opposite about 10 o'clock in the morning. Take care, be good, and I'll see you next time.